Okay, it is 5:15, Tuesday, November 14th, and we are at Merrill City Chamber office, and this is the Marketing Communications meeting for the month of November. So we will call the meeting to order, and first item on the agenda is to consider approving the minutes from the previous meeting.
I will make a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll second it.
Okay, a motion has been made and seconded to approve those minutes. And any objection, any conversation? Okay, if not, then we'll vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, that's full. Item number 3, general agenda items. First of all, I'm going to apologize. The wedding planner ad that I thought had got sent to Lori apparently didn't get sent to Lori, so it's not in your packet, and we don't have a copy of it available to hand to you guys right now either. I have it on the iPad. Did you get one, Rod? I didn't see it there. But if it's there, wonderful. At any rate, it should have all relevant pictures to our facility. It was updated.
Was it on the website?
I don't know if it's on the website.
I'm looking right now.
At any rate, I apologize. Basically, we took and made the modifications that were suggested. I tried to get it to Lori to print 5 minutes ago, and that wasn't working either. So we're running into technical difficulties all along the way. So, is it on the City of Merrill website, Sarah? Is it on the City of Merrill website, or are you looking on the agenda there?
I'm about to say, I'm looking at the agenda packet and it's not in there.
Yeah, I don't
so.
think it's in the agenda packet itself. Sorry. He's maybe looking at the old one.
Looking at the clicking option.
Yeah, okay, I can at least read it to you, and I can reread the wording to you. It says, built in 2017, the Bierman Building Expo Center has plenty of room to accentuate your big day. The space holds a maximum of up to 750 people or up to 500 for sit-down dinner with beautiful large restrooms and an amazing full kitchen. This amazing 14,000 square foot center with or without kitchen accommodations has become a quick favorite due to its affordability and flexibility depending on your specific needs. It's close to the highway and local hotels with ample parking. This centrally located venue at 303 North State Street in Merrill, Wisconsin is perfect for your big day. And then we have on there, please call the phone number here at the City Hall, and we have the address for the facility, and we have the Merrill website address listed.
What she's reading right now.
So
It just came through LaDonna to us, so.
it came through to you guys? Okay. Do you have the updated one? Otherwise,
Yep, I have the updated one.
I can show you what.
Just one suggestion on the website. When people go there, there's nothing on the home page that tells them where to find it. It's not easy to find. So either A, if you're going to do that, I would put something on the home page so that when people get there, they can go to the Bierman Center for that. Or
Okay.
B, just make a URL specific to that and just backslash.
Whatever the URL.
Yeah, whatever the URL. That would be my recommendation, maybe backslash.
I
Wedding.
think the backslash is probably our best route to go because then they're not.
Right, because right now it'd be frustrating for someone to go to the website and have to go search for it. We want to take them right to the page.
Okay.
That's the only suggestion I have.
That's a good suggestion. And yeah, sorry, I guess it did finally come through. Hallie is not here tonight, but she said she was going to go back and watch the meeting minutes and note changes too, so she can take note of that to do that. Again, sorry for the delay. If anybody wants to,
Thank you.
you want to look it over quick, and we can give final approval to go ahead with making those changes to the website, and the rest of the ad looks okay. Just, I guess I'll leave that to you guys to make a motion to go forward after you read through it.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to go forward with this, provided we switch to put that /URL in.
I'll second it.
Down on here too?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It'll just be easier than trying to put a link on the home page and cluttering that up anymore.
Okay. All right, the motion has been made and seconded to approve as modified, the ad, and any further discussion? If not, then all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And those opposed? No one here for that. Okay, item number 2, discussion and consideration of the visitor's guide options. There's a second handout, and I guess just as a little backdrop, I will initiate this and then I'll let Scott kind of go through it. Scott and Hallie got together and worked on it. We had originally talked about doing something with the street banner, proposed street banners, and using that in some way. And I think that kind of got revised or rethought. So Scott, if you want to elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah, it's just, part of a success of a campaign is sticking with it. And, we started this campaign with, great schools, great, wonderful backyards, so on and so forth, and look and feel. And it's being used by Midwest Communications, and just felt that, switching everything out 1 year after we introduced it last year was a little too quick. And so I recommended just staying with the same ad. Hallie updated a couple of the images, so the ad's been updated to do that. But, stick with the plan is basically the recommendation. People that saw the ads last year won't necessarily remember them this year, and so it'll be fresh to them again. We just keep pounding that same message for quite a while yet.
I think the only other distinction is, I think last year there was a 4th page that kind of explained a lot of our logo. I don't think we need to include that. I think just these 3 ad pages. And we got the updated information from the Photo News. These pages are $7.99 per page, and then we can have them put in wherever. Our deadline for these is December 14th, so if we can basically approve these to go forward, or if you have any recommendations to make on them, but that's kind of what we had budgeted for. That ad amount is the same as what it was last year, I believe, so.
So essentially, it's going to be $240.
No, it's $799
$799
per page, which is the same, it's the cost we would have paid last year had we paid it. I think the chamber let us put ours in for free last year.
So $2,400. Okay.
But it is in our budgeted numbers for
Right. I'm just.
moving forward, so,
I just wanted to clarify the numbers. And
yes.
Just a note that Dan was telling me when he was at a convention earlier this year that normally they end up bringing back boxes of the visitor's guide. He said they had to order more, that they ran out, that it went over really well when they went outside the city to promote Merrill.
Go ahead, Sarah.
And this year as well, we're lined up to go to Madison, La Crosse, and Cedar Falls, Iowa. So on top of probably Green Bay as well. So we're going to be doing more of those trade shows as well. So
How many of those guides went out last year, do you think?
we are down to just a few copies. We ordered 10,000 last year,
Okay,
and we're ordering 13,000 this year.
okay, all right. Okay, so I will entertain a motion to approve these, to go into the visitor's guide, the 3 pages.
I will make that motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. The only other subsection under there is department head, photo news communication. I had sent an email to our city administrator, Rod Akey, telling him to, or asking him to share with department heads that if they had any specific events or things they wanted included in that visitor's guide, to reach out to Jennifer Gartman, I believe. And
Forwarded to department heads.
Okay, and she had responded saying that she was appreciative of us doing that, and that, she would be in touch with any that had followed up with her. So that should take care of them getting their specific things put into it as well.
And I will say, I know it was noted last year possibly for this year to spread the pages out. Are you still looking to have them spread out?
I
Yes.
believe so, yeah. Yeah, so we'll have Hallie follow up with them on these then and move forward that way. Okay, let's see. Discussion and update of the tour of lights. Hallie just provided a written summary of where she's at with this and where we are at with this. So, again, she's not here tonight, but basically she has the ad out for people who are interested in decorating. I believe it's been on Facebook. It's been included in some of our radio spots already. Not sure where else she's placed it.
It was on Channel 7 last night, I saw.
Okay,
There was-
okay. So right now, that's the word's kind of going out for that. Again, she's got the details written in her report here as to how this will work, how it's being coordinated and handled, and I think she's doing a pretty good job of getting it all pulled together. So she's been working with Brad from Transit, and I think as they get closer to the actual date, her hope is to, once we have figured out who's participating as homes, her hope is to be able to come up with some type of map again like last year to have available for people who are either on the bus or just want to grab a map or, and go on their own. So I don't know if anybody has any comments or concerns about it. Feel free to, let me know or let Hallie know. She's, like I said, she's working on it, but I think she had said she had like maybe 3 or 4 homes already. That was last week that were interested, so that was.
Yeah, her little write-up here says 4 responses already so far, so.
And then the chamber got a submission as well today, so I forwarded that to her. So.
Okay, thank you, Sarah.
So we'd be up to 5 then,
All right.
which is still not,
Well, she might have others that we don't know about just yet.
well, that's true.
All right, okay. Next one, discussion and update of the Food Truckapalooza. And I think, again, Hallie has her summary of kind of where she's at. This is kind of early in the planning stages, but it's something that Mayor wanted to see us try and pull together. It's scheduled for May 18th, 2024. So she just has a synopsis of what all she's trying to pull together and coordinate, and I think we'll have more detailed information from her.
I have
at the
some
next-
questions on that.
Sure.
How did the May 18th day come up? I mean, that's chance of snow.
So
Chance of snow.
I can help with that one a little bit. So the May 18th day came out basically because you're looking at a few different dates. May 5th, or that first weekend of May, obviously, is, opening for fishing. So a lot of people are going to be going up north from Illinois. Memorial Day, obviously, it's a busy time in general as it is around here, and we don't want to be competing with anyone. Once you start getting into June, July, August, there's something happening all the time. So they were trying to find a date that would fit right in, and May 18th just happened to be one of those better days.
It was the 100-mile garage sale.
That's also,
Or not
yeah.
100 miles, sorry.
Well, they figured it out that the
Whatever that.
Citywide.
citywide garage
Sorry, where I'm
sale
from,
also,
100-mile garage sale.
yeah, hey,
My bad.
the citywide
We
garage.
might be back where you
yeah.
came from by then.
Yeah, when they looked at it, the citywide garage sale just happened to be that same day, and that was a good reason to have it too, because then you have all these food trucks readily available for people who are going to be running around all over the place trying to get deals on other people's try to find treasures in other people's junk, so.
Okay, I just, really highly recommend to have a backup plan for weather. That's it. That was a big
Oh, we'll be
concern.
optimistic.
What's that?
We're going to be optimistic.
I'm about to say, the worst I can say for that is most likely it's going to end up being a rainy day, but at that point in time,
Well, then we'll turn it into Woodstock. It'll be food stock.
Food stock.
And
There you go.
I think-
I do believe we have a tent
I was gonna say, I
that
think she
someone
had a
is
tent.
sponsoring for the
yeah,
bags.
there's a few tents that will also be put up too, so that will help.
Now, I did do some research on this type of an event. The name Food Plaza is used. Food Truck Plaza is used by a lot, so it's a successful name. So it's a good, it's a good name to use. There's a little bit more description. So if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind working with Haley a little bit more.
I'm sure she would be more than happy to
Okay.
get your input on it. One other thing with that date too, I believe, was to make sure we didn't hit graduation weekend.
Yeah, because graduation weekend is the same as Memorial Day weekend, so there's a lot of people coming in and taking up space, so.
They would love a food truck. And then one of the things too we want to do is make sure we invite. I know we've done a lot of the local ones. We want to try to encourage trucks or areas that have not been here before to offer folks something different.
Yeah.
And we obviously embrace the ones we have, but bringing something in unique or different can help be kind of an anchor to the promotion as well.
Right. I think she has been working with Dawn from the park department to reach out, get some additional names on that too, and reach out on that.
She had 21, I think is the last number I had heard.
25 is the one I heard.
Invited
so.
or confirmed?
Invited.
Okay.
And then it is a cornhole tournament
Mhm.
also, and there's an organizer from Dublin Point.
I believe there's also a band and a DJ also getting booked for the event too, so.
The music will be big.
Mhm.
And a potential craft vendor type sale as well. So, like I said, it's kind of early in the planning, but I think it's something that has the potential to become something for the city. So we want to work on
Okay, I'll reach out to Hallie.
that. Okay. All right. And again, if anybody has any other questions or concerns, she's going to be listening to this later on, and feel free to reach out to her that way directly too. The next item is just the update on the street banners, and there's really nothing specific to update other than Rod sent the letter off to the company we're working with that will be going out to the various businesses, and we'll be able to shoot for spring rollout, I believe is the plan on that still.
Are we
So-
still looking at the month of March?
Probably closer to end of April
Okay.
by the time they're up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and they had asked, if we were going to let companies pick or whatever, and I made an executive decision, said no, just as they come in, just so that we get an equal number of variety of the banners, so that we have, because I think we had the 4 different seasons.
Have the businesses seen the banners?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I don't know if that goes out something with the letter, I would imagine, the sample would go out with the letter to them.
When do those go out?
I thought she said end of January, mid-January,
Okay.
somewhere in there, so give them 3 months to return everything.
Okay, I guess the next thing is just Hallie's monthly reports that she has pulled together for us as well. I know she's been keeping busy for sure, and I think she's doing a good job taking on the extra stuff that needed to be dealt with. She and I and Cameo have met several times on some of the ads and things like that.
A question that I would ask her to do in the future is I noticed that we were down, and you can't take 1 month report as a trend of any sort, but any insights on why things are going up or down or whatever from her would be helpful for us to kind of get some context. If
Yeah.
it happened to be that there was a lot of competition that month for other stuff, if there were people, vacation, whatever it may be, because social media does have it is a roller coaster. But just getting some insights on the results would be helpful.
Yeah, and I think she does have in there, she's trying to look in to see what's going on a little bit with the algorithms, and I'm not certain if that was this month. There was another new Facebook page that was created that seems to be covering everything in Merrill, so I don't know if that has picked up some traction.
Well, it wasn't created this month, but it picked up a lot of traction because it first part of the month used our logo.
Yeah,
So that was something that we were,
Did you
You
get
know.
stopped?
they have
Yeah.
since stopped, so.
Good.
Yeah, it took a
You
little
what-
bit
what
of
did you
effort.
say? Oh, logo, yes. I was like, they should not be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there was, that might have played a factor into all of that, because there's nothing against the page that, the page in question, because they were doing actually a really nice job of not being
No,
biased.
it wasn't
and
malicious, it was
share-
just something they didn't know.
But they were trying, I think they were trying to pick up traction to try to get all the events that they were posting up there, some people following and some people going to those events and trying to get them out of their houses.
Mhm.
And their best thought might have been to use our logo, but the only problem being then that it looks like we're the ones doing it, and it's
Right.
like, no, that,
Yeah.
so.
So, and as far as reports from Midwest Communications, I didn't request another one this month since we just met 2 weeks ago, but I did talk to Cameo as far as future reporting, if they would all be combined, those two different, we have the monthly $1,200 campaign that we're doing, and then we added on to it last month, and she said for ease of simplicity and pulling it, that they would all kind of be pulled together into one monthly report. So we will have that available for the December meeting for sure then, and we can be able to see where we're going from there. She's been doing a couple of different radio spots, which I think have been good. I don't know, like she says, if we're seeing her ads on YouTube, well, maybe YouTube, we might start to see them there because we
We
might,
still shouldn't see them.
depending on what your interests are, I don't know, but.
Well, the only reason is because the way they're targeting it, or they should be targeting it, and what I understood of them targeting is it's geographical.
Correct.
So if I guess if I'm they call it VPNing, but basically if my server's coming from an area that we're targeting, then I guess maybe you could see it, but geographically, we shouldn't have that happening
Yeah,
to
and
most people, so.
I guess we'll know for sure when we get the reports next month. We should see some significant
Yeah.
pickup in those, I would believe, and so I will go from there. So I think, is there any other questions on any of the reports or anything? If you guys have any specific events that you know about, try and keep Hallie informed up ahead so she can keep working on that Facebook posting calendar as far as things she wants to post or needs to post as far as, various city, I saw the post today about the garbage on Thursday and things like that, but just, our other events that are coming up that you might have or know about, to keep her informed on those as well. And I believe she meets with Mayor and possibly Rod too, just to get some idea of what things are going on each week or each month to keep that up to date. Okay,
Madonna, I'll make a motion to place the monthly report on file.
okay.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded to place the monthly reports on file. All those in favor? Aye. Okay, and public comment. Any public comment? We have a lot of public here tonight, once again. So I'm going to say, seeing we have no one here and no one's chiming in on the phone, we will set the meeting date for the next meeting is December 21st, which would be the Thursday before Christmas.
21st, you mean?
Isn't that what I said, 21st?
You said 31st.
I'm sorry, December 21st, which would be the Thursday before Christmas. So,
That'll work for me.
Mark, that work for you?
Yep.
Okay. Any Any other issues? If not, then that's when we will meet. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.